Hi, I'm Mindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a book review for a collection of poetry, horror poetry called Necessary Poisons by Andrea Blythe. And this collection will be coming out on October 7th from Interplanetary Flight Press, which is a small indie publisher of fantasy, science fiction, speculative fiction, and they have put out some really great horror poetry collections. This one had to do a lot with nature, poisonous plants, and this was a collection of found poetry, meaning that all of the poems came from another text. The poems came from The Plant, which was an unfinished epistolary novel by Stephen King that he had on his website, I believe. Found poetry, she chose a page and crossed out words until only certain words remained that made a poem, which is a really fun idea for making poetry. I would love to try it. It sounds like it would be a really fun project to do and really hard. Really hard to get a cohesive poem with your own idea from someone else's work on a very limited amount of words that you can use from one page of a manuscript of some kind. And so, not every poem in this collection really hit for me. Some I didn't think really made sense, which is a kind of poetry that I do not enjoy when it's just words that don't necessarily go together. And also it makes horror poetry less effective when it doesn't create a story. It doesn't create an image. It's only scary words. A good portion of the poems you could see the feeling, you could get a sense of the feeling of it. You could get a sense of the picture, the story of it. Just some of them didn't. I wish those ones weren't in the collection. But that's just me. I like the metaphors to be clear. I like to be a cohesive story throughout the poem that anyone reading could understand. Some of the poems in here are incredibly good in that sense. And given the way that they were created, it's really impressive. I want to read my favorite poem from this collection. I just can't believe that someone could make a poem with such a great story off of one page of another person's story. It's really cool. This is called Of the Earth. A man might deem me less, a small, shy, common ivy, to be placed in a clay pot on a shelf, but I am any deadly thing, nightshade, belladonna, or adder toadstool. I am a gift of black widow spiders and copperheads. My name is noxious. My soil swampy and human. I twine with my dear one, for feverish and elemental until it dies. That is amazing. That's amazing. I wish that more of the poems hit that hard. But that poem in particular is very inspiring to me. And there were some other great ones as well. I would really love to see the blacked out pages that she used to create these poems. That I think would be great if that was in the collection, maybe in the back, showing what it looked like from the original. Oh, I would love to see that. It wasn't in my art copy, and I don't know if it'll be in the finished copy, but I am definitely intrigued to see something like that. So October 7th, this will be available to check out if you are a fan of horror poetry, and especially if you are a fan of found poetry and want to check out more of that. I would recommend Necessary Poisons by Andrea Blythe, if it sounds like something up your alley. I'd love to know if you have read any horror poetry and what you would recommend, because I'm always looking for more, and I will be back very soon with another book-related video. Thanks. Bye.